Hello, folks. I know when you see this logo, you're usually looking for a Sopranos video. 9 times out of 10, that's true. My claim to fame is figuring out who set up Tony Soprano. If you like The Sopranos, please watch. What most people don't know is that this dog is associated with this headline and this newspaper. I am Rodney Pearson, and I am the publisher of the Monthly Standard, and this video is real, not fiction like The Sopranos. So let's get into it. This is a Monthly Standard report to honor the memory of Vincent Chin. And I ask, do you know this man? Because many do not, and that's unfortunate. In this video, I use original footage that I shot myself, and I also use supporting footage from the documentaries Vincent Who and Who Killed Vincent Chin. Let's get started. The supporting video from the Vincent Who movie proves that many people do not know who Vincent Chin is.
Who happens to know who Vincent Chin is? No. Have you heard of Vincent Chin before? No. I was wondering if you've ever heard of Vincent Chin.
No.
Have you ever heard of Vincent Chin?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. You're wondering if you've ever heard of Vincent Chin. No? Okay. Have you ever heard of Vincent Chin?
No.
No? No. No? You've never heard of
No. Is that your name?
No, that's not my name. No?
I'm not sure.
No.
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 No. No. No. You don't have a... No. No.
No.
No.
From the riots or something? A long time ago?
In 1982,
Yeah, he got beat up at a bar.
She was close. On June 19th, 2022, it marks the 40th anniversary of an infamous murder in metropolitan Detroit. On that date, Vincent Chin, a Chinese American living in Oak Park, Michigan, went to the Fancy Pants strip club located at 13843 Woodward Avenue in Highland Park, Michigan. Chin was about to get married to a lovely lady named Vicky Wong. That's why he was at the strip club. He was having his bachelor party. While there, Chin encountered two unemployed auto workers, Ronald Ebens and Michael Nitz. Ebens said, "It's because of you MFers that we are out of a job." At that time, Japanese imports began to put a major dent in the profits of all American automakers. At the time, in 1982, the Japanese were making all the profits. American car production was down, and that's not good in Detroit.
Layoffs, welfare lines, desperation, and resentment. In some places, union-sponsored trash a Toyota parties, striking out at a symbol of the problem.
Here's an artist rendition of the Fancy Pants Club. Ebens and Nitz at the club. An angry Ebens. And Nitz follows the big guy. Bombs raining down on Detroit by the Japanese. This was common to see something like this in Detroit in 1982. The racism is just off the charts. This is disgusting. Here's actual video of the Fancy Pants Club on Woodward. What follows are first-person accounts from the documentary Who Killed Vincent Chin.
While the other girls out dancing, we hear boom, 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 you know, and we run to the stage to see what's happening. She's coming off the stage. You know, we go, what's up? And we look out, and I see guys fighting out there in the club.
This account proves that Vincent Chin was holding his own when they did not have a baseball bat. But there's so much that's cloudy, that's gray here. A lot is unknown. Why was Chen alone? He went to the bachelor party at the club with friends. Where were his friends? Although Chen got some licks in, they might have been getting the better of him, and that's why Chen decided to run. And he ran a long way. I'm going to show you guys that with original video. But first, let's take a look at this.
Across the street over there, and you know, one guy, older guy, was taking a young guy's head, you know, because blood was running down his face. And went over to see if they needed any help. They said they needed some help, and they was going to offer me $20 to catch these Chinese guys that they got into it with. So I said, okay. I said, do y'all want to go to the hospital? Because it was right around the corner. So we got into their car. The father was saying, you know, when we catch up with these Chinese guys, we're going to bust their motherfucking heads like that. And as we got up to McDonald's, the father seen the Chinese guys sitting down. And I told them that the police was there. They said, fuck the police.
This is long before NWA made a very controversial song with that same title. These white guys in Detroit not only said it, but they acted on it. Now, I was wondering where the McDonald's was. I could not figure it out, okay? Because Highland Park, it looks so different now. And you just figure that the fight happened at the Fancy Pants Club, and so it spilled out on the street, and you figure that they killed him right across the street, or maybe a couple of businesses down the street, but it wasn't like that. It was nothing like that. Let's take a look at this video. I'm gonna let this run, and I'm gonna show you some original video too. You're gonna be amazed. There's a Grand Liquor. Okay, now that's the Salvation Army thrift store, and there's the McDonald's right next to it there. After looking and looking and looking, I finally figured it out. And I made this video for you. Take a look. Now this is Grand Liquor on Woodward in Highland Park. This is not the original location. This is a new location that they built, but right next to it is the old McDonald's where Vincent Chin was killed. It still stands. Now, in this abandoned field, this is where the Salvation Army was. Okay, now the significance of this is that the Fancy Pants Theater is blocks from here. Vincent Chin was literally running for his life. I'm going to show you, folks. This is a long way from the theater. A long way. Blocks. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here. Okay, this empty field is where the Salvation Army stood. Now, this building right here, next to this vacant lot full of weeds in Highland Park along Woodward, is where the old Grand Liquor store was located. Okay, now it's important to note that I'm coming the opposite way. I'm on the other side of the street going towards the Fancy Pants. The original video in the Who Killed Vincent Chin documentary was on the other side of the street, traveling south on Woodward from the Fancy Pants. I'm traveling north and looking across. Okay. This is what stands where the old Grand Liquor store was located. This is what's there now. Now back to 1982. You can see this is the corner where the Grand Liquor is located. And this is an intersection. And across is the Salvation Army thrift store. Now, coming back to 2022 on Woodward Avenue.
Hey, this is two blocks right here.
Fancy Pants is a long way from here.